What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Tank, and today is Friday, so you know what that means. Today's Friday's Real Talk, and today's article is on the 10 biggest game openings of all time. If you would like to see the article for your own eyes, it will be in the description, so you can go ahead and click that link. It will take you to the article. So let's get started. Number 10, FIFA 13. The game sold 1.23 million copies in its first 2 days. By the end of day 5, the game had sold 4.5 million copies, putting estimated sales at 270 million. And as you'll know, as we move up the list, the numbers will be very, very high, and the records will just be crazy, smashed. And at the end of the article, when I'm done reading the numbers and everything, I will give you my 2 cents in this article. So, moving on to number 9, Halo 3. In the first 24 hours, the game had sales of $170 million, which was a $50 million improvement on its predecessor. Number 8, Halo Reach, $200 million in its first day. Number 7 is Diablo III. It is a PC exclusive game, and the game has sold 3.5 million copies in its first 24 hours, which estimated sales of about $210 million. Within the first week, it had 6.3 million copies sold, and that was roughly about $378 million. So moving on to number 6 is Halo 4. It is 220 million on its first day, which was slightly higher than this summer's movie, The Avengers. And at the time, that made it 2012's biggest game launch, a record it held for exactly 1 week until Black Ops 2 came out. So moving on to the list, number 5 is Grand Theft Auto 4. Day 1 sales of $310 million, $500 million by the end of the first week. That broke Halo 3's record that set the previous year, and restored the opening weekend takes of this year's biggest films such as The Dark Knight, Iron Man, and Wall-E. So moving on to number 4, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That game sold $310 million. Or collective had $310 million in its first 24 hours and $510 million after just 5 days. After about 2 months, it topped the 1 billion sales mark. So moving on to number 3, it's Call of Duty Black Ops, and you'll see a trend here. Every year it's going to be Call of Duty. So 360 million in its first 24 hours. Within 5 days, the amount had climbed to about $650 million. Number 2 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 with $400 million in its first 24 hours, and topped the 1 billion sales mark in just 16 days. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 coming in at number 1 with $500 million in its first 24 hours, and it topped the 1 billion sales mark in just 15 days. So we're starting to see a trend here. Call of Duty, year after year, top selling game. So, you know, the reason why Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 was not on the list was because Activision did not release worldwide sales record for the game. So if it was on the list, I'm pretty sure it would be either high up, or it would be, well, I'm pretty sure under Modern Warfare 2, or it might be, you know, in between Black Ops or something like that. I'm sure it would be on the list, definitely. But like I said, the trend we're seeing year after year, Call of Duty is becoming, you know, a worldwide video game sensation. And I'm not sure if there's more gamer babies being born every minute of the day, or what's going on here, but, you know, with I notice a lot of people are raging at the game, and I do too sometimes, but I mean, how is this? Are we that addicted to Call of Duty that we have to buy it every year? I know I am, but what are your guys' thoughts on this article? Why do you think Call of Duty year after year is becoming number 1 on this list and selling 500 million, or making 500 million in its first 24 hours and topping $1 billion in just 15 days? I mean, that's crazy, right? That's unheard of. This Call of Duty breaks records, you know, release records, sales records every year the game comes out, and it's phenomenal, right? So that's good for the company and everything. But what are your guys' opinions on this article? I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave your comments down below. Like I said, the link is in the description. You can go ahead and check that out if you would like to. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm Tank, and of course, as always, in the meantime, have a great time fragging.